Mr. Drew has got it. Yeah, all your songs back to back. Everyone is dancing in the studio. But how did you get Sele, and what does it mean?
Sele there is my call phrase. Like, yeah, the way people have beam and all those things. So mine is Sele, and it's from a fancy. It's a fancy word actually.
Okay.
And Kewa helped me, get that because we were in the studio. I was recording my first song, and then he was like, "Charlie, we forget something for you." And then we're trying stuff. We're just trying very funny stuff. And then he was like, "Charlie, what could try Sele?" And he was like, because of the high life, the high life people when they are playing their guitar and Selewa, you understand? And then we made this Sele. So yeah, big shouts to Kewa for helping me with that one.
I see. Yeah. So that is how come Sele came into the music scene. Now, Kofi Asamo was talking about commercial songs and maybe just putting out a good song. In your case, when you're putting out a song, do you consider that, okay, I want this one to be a commercial song, I want this one to be just a good song that someone can enjoy?
Yes, this is something that I and my team look out for. We look at a song that can be commercialized, and then a song that is just a good song that you can just sit at home and then just enjoy. You understand? So like, let's say this year is like a viral song that everybody loves. You understand? And people can relate to it in many ways. But I have songs like Sima Jolly, Give Me Love. That one is also on a different level. When you listen to Let Me Know, it's also on a different level. So my songs have like this. It's a very commercial song. People love it, and by some of the songs like Let Me Know, Sister Me, Mommy, that one touches you in a very different way. So all my songs have their way of,
touching the artist.
So we give you small of this, small of that, small of this, small of that in between. It can't be commercial all the way, else it becomes boring. So and then people think that, oh, you can't do other type of songs, or your songs become straight all of a sudden. But when you have some songs that can touch somebody, and then he wants to listen to it when it's just raining, every song, and then the mood. You understand?
Are you also one of those artists who target women when they are doing their compositions?
Oh, you see, most of our fans are females, so it will make sense that at least some of the songs. But this year, like this, is I would say, it's a gospel song.
Okay.
Yeah, very neutral. It's about prayer. A funny way of saying that God should help us get money. That's my funny way of saying that. Oh God, please help me.
Bless me with money.
Yeah, bless me with money. I can't say it straight like that. So I have to say it in a way that it will catch somebody. Easy. I know crab show.
Yeah. And I believe when we all heard it, I'm sure we asked ourselves the same question, like, what do you mean by Radin sending Momo? Yes, I know some people who might consider it as a weak line. They might.
Sometimes I ask what the hell to me do there. Now go for my Momo mistake. But basically, sometimes just go to the ATM, even when you know you don't have any money. You just go to the ATM and try and select another language. You never know, maybe you have money in French or
card back or card on who Jimmy.
Kofi my evida.
Moko na card no machine wa money
ska me ko hwe say yamia ya adoma. Lego.
Please don't try this at home. No. I beg, no one should try this at home before your card will be logged in the machine. I beg you, pa. No one should try this at home. Yes. So, Mr. Drew, we are talking about your new one, which is called Mood.
Yes.
And I don't know whether now everyone is releasing a song called Mood, because here at Xylophone we have another True Mood, and you also have. I'll say
Now when I see the title, I say, hey. Now, if you join them like this, they sound different.
But if you separate them, they're okay. Yeah.
It sounds a
true mood. That's
true mood.
What's saying?
Drink boyfriend true mood.
Yeah, man. Enye true.
Na papa so kase.
Mr. Drew, let's talk about Mood. Don't mind this Kofi Asamo guy. Don't introduce him into our conversation. I'll bring him later. So I watched the video.
Yeah.
And I saw some nice choreography in there, knowing your background as a dancer. Yeah. Were you the one who did it, or the lady rather brought it?
I had a choreographer come in to do it, and then we paid him for that as well. So it's not and that we have choreographers to come in and then choreograph. Even though I can dance, I still need a choreographer. It was choreographed by Illy Boy. Yes, Illy Boy, amazing dancer, and he came in to choreograph and direct the whole dance routine.
I've interviewed Slim Bastard before, who tells me that anytime he's in the studio creating, because he's a dancer, he creates beats according to moves. Now you are also a dancer. Does it happen to you as well?
I think that I'm doing it differently, because when you listen to his music, like he does the breakdown, bang, 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 dun, dun, dun. But for mine, I just let the music flow, and then I find the choreography in the music. Because sometimes it's not everybody that wants to hear the breakdown, bam, bam, bam. I feel like Itremu Kra, where you have to like break down the song and then bam, 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 bam. I just feel like people have stopped doing that. You understand? Oh no, hey, it's not. No, I didn't mean it in that way. I beg you.
Oh no, in Chemu, because we are still dancing.
No.
If you say a Chemu, there one can ye one more tree.
Okay. And the mechanic say, I'm doing it differently.
Maintain that because a Chemu means we are not dancing anymore.
No. People are dancing. That's
exactly
the thing. But
so if you are dancing, we are surely going to dance to beats.
Yes,
we'll be dancing to beats. So if maybe I want to dance to bang, 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 is that not part of the deal?
But once you're breaking it down and stop singing, just beat to the dance, a particular dance routine. Bam, 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 bam. Nah, we just let the music flow. And then we do the routine in the music. That way, whoever
so in your case,
to the song,
no matter how well you would want to dance, when you are writing your composition, dancing doesn't come to your mind at all.
It does, but not to affect the flow of the song. You understand? The song for flow, it has to flow no matter what. And then we will find the dance to it.
Oh, I see. And does it also come into it when you are doing your performance? Maybe when you are planning performance?
Yeah, so...
that, I'm writing this song, the beat is like this, performance can also go this way.
Yeah, so we do the song that originally we leave it like that, and then for performances we do edits to it, so that performances it will be different. But you don't do like the performance version and then put it out as an original. People wouldn't really enjoy like that. But compared to performances, you can change it. Let's say this year I can change something in there. I can take out a whole verse and then dance on that side. You know, that one is different. Yeah. So we do it in a different way.
In the just ended 3 music awards, you won the Breakthrough Artist of the Year. Does it mean that you feel you have now been introduced into the industry proper?
Yes. For you to get such a major award, I think that it means that my works are being seen, and last year I really worked and people have actually noticed it. So I'm just glad and happy. And I just hope that I win more.
So last year, can we say you were an underground artist and now you are into mainstream?
No.
Yes, I'm asking this because you just won Breakthrough Act of the Year, and everyone who breaks through breaks from the underground into the mainstream.
No. Ours is Grace. So we weren't underground.
Oh,
we were there, but then the recognition.
So you can hit your chest to say you did not taste the underground life.
Oh, we were. Simajoli, I was underground. Give Me Love, I was underground.
Okay,
you understand. Agbelimi with Dope Nation, I was underground until Dre. Dre broke me out, but then Dre released. It was released in 2019. Okay. So from 2019, I blew up from 2019.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
So that was when you left the underground space. Yeah. So now that you've won the Breakthrough Act of the Year, what is your level now? B list, A list? As Mr.
That one day, I can't tell unless the people now decide.
and where would you want them to place you? So that maybe in a conversation, if your name is being listed in any conversation, where would you want to be listed?
Where they think that I deserve to be. I don't have a problem. As far as my songs are being streamed, I'm getting a lot of fans and people are like telling me, yo, your songs are good and we love it. I don't have a problem where you put me.
Now, still on 3 Music Awards, you were part of the guys who did the reenactment of the Osibisa. How was the preparation like?
It wasn't easy, but Kiddy made it very, very easy for me. It was my first time doing something like that, so it was like Chalemo could just kill him, and it was just vibing with me. So like right now, me and Kiddy are like very close. We're cool, and I'm even shocked because I didn't see it coming.
And it started from the 3 Music Awards thing. The way you were dressed, the kind of songs you performed, did it take you too long to fit into it?
No, not at all. Not at all. I listen to a lot of jazz. I listen to other kinds of. That's the thing that people don't know about Ghanaian musicians. We listen a lot, but because of our system here, we can't show all that. You understand? It feels like we're limited. We can. There are a lot of musicians in Ghana that can do jazz. It will shock you. They can do other kind of, jazz. But because of the way our system is, and then so I found it very easy. Kiddy also found it very, very easy as well, because I think that he's been listening widely, so it was quite easy for us.